Hello, darlings. I am Cassandra. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. In today's Jungle Beauty Goddess Oracle and Tarot reading, I'm going to give you a message from Source and then give you some spiritual and metaphysical tools to help you mold, shape, build, and create your supreme dream. The first card I have for you is from my Jungle Beauty Goddess Oracle deck. It's from Jungle Beauty Goddess Afar. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Afar's message is, perfection is the enemy of ingenuity. I'm just going to go over the cards and then I'm going to give you the collective message that was downloaded to me. The next card I have for you is the Four of Swords, I believe. And this is a card about resting. The next card I have for you is the Seven of Cups. It's about having options, dreams. The next card I have for you is the Three of Wands. And this is a card about foresight. Moving forward, the next card I have for you is the Nine of Wands. It's a card about protecting what you have created, being prepared, never giving up on your dreams. And then the last card I have for you in this reading is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is a card that talks about a fresh new start or the end of delayed, sudden, or unexpected progress. Now, the message that came to me when doing this reading is, you have created something amazing. But you know, there's the grammar police, right? The people who say, oh my God, you know, I found a typo on one of your paragraphs. Or I could have said it better. Maybe you used too many adjectives or whatever. There's people who are always going to criticize you. There are going to be people who think, oh, your videos are too long. Your videos are too short. Or why did you say that? Or you didn't do this right. And so you're stuck. You're stuck because you are afraid that people are going to make fun of you. They're going to laugh at you. They're going to say it's not good enough. And this is why you're having these delays. And you have all of these wonderful ideas, but you don't even really know which one to choose, because you want to choose the one that you think that people are going to really love. So yes, you have a drawer filled with poems and short stories and new songs that you've written, and this businesses that you really never executed, phone calls that you just really didn't follow through on, because you are worried, because you feel like, dude, I want it to be perfect. I wanted perfection is the enemy of ingenuity. And the message here today is, the message that was downloaded to me, if you were attracted to this video, is that it's time to hit submit, baby. It's time for you to upload it, mistakes and all. It is time for you to move forward, mistakes and all. Because if you don't choose something and do something, you're going to have nothing. Yep. When I say nothing, nope, you're not going to get that promotion because you've gone over your resume 1,000 times and you want it to be perfect, but that opportunity has passed you by. It is time for you to move. And I know that you're worried because maybe, I'm not saying you're like this, but what I have observed in my life is that a lot of times people who are really, really critical of other people are just as critical, 10 times as they're 10 times more critical of themselves. And like probably not saying you, but you've read some book and you're like, I would have never submitted this book, it has too many mistakes in it. And why would you go to school if all you can get is a C? Or why would you do blah 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 blah? But you know what, that's not how we're meant. No, we're meant to make that video, because that video that you make, I promise you, the 100th video you make is going to be better than the first one. But if you don't get started, it's not going to happen. And even when you make the 100th video, it's still going to have mistakes in it. It's still not going to be perfect. No matter what book you write, it's going to have typos in it. People dogged out the book 50 Shades of Grey. But, talking about, that the book was poorly written. It was one of my favorite books. I've read the book. I've read all 3 books at least 3 times because I think it's a beautiful love story. And people talk, yeah, I saw, oh, who cares? I don't care about typos. I care about the content. So you are sitting on something that you need to execute. Yes, you need to make that video. You need to do these things because you're going to become so frustrated and so alienated from the core of yourself. And I really think this is what causes a lot of problems. When you become alienated from yourself, it's like you become numb to life. You don't even know why nothing is making you happy, because you're not happy with yourself. You're not happy with the fact that you have failed to take action towards your dreams and goals. So I'm telling you, who cares about the mistakes? Let the haters hate. Let the people who want to criticize complain. Some of it will be constructive criticism. Take what you need and throw the rest away. But this message that I received from this card, it's time to, pick something and move forward with it. And so what if it's not perfect? Because guess what? At the end of this, I actually pull the wheel, and this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is telling you this is the end of delays. Something good is going to happen. And when I say something good is going to happen, I think sometimes people think, you mean I'm going to get like $1 million falling from the sky? No, I mean that you are going to wake up in the morning and look in that mirror and feel really good about who you are. And you are going to create opportunities for yourself. You're going to meet people and things are going to line up for you in ways that are unexpected. You're going to, even if let's just say you write this book and maybe the book is not selling as fast as you thought it was going to sell. But guess what? The energy and the life lessons and who you had to become, the discipline, dedication, and commitment that was required to write that book, now you can put that into that CEO position that you want to apply for. Now you can move it for your job. That dedication, commitment, and consistency now has made you a wonderful mother. And now you're writing book 2. And book 2 is even better than book 1 because you followed through. It is time for you to follow through, my darlings. So if I were you, these are some suggestions that I would make in order to help you on the journey to your dreams. One, I would work on my third chakra. And your third chakra is actually, it's right here. And it's 2 inches above your navel, right? Your belly button. And the color is yellow, and you can use tiger's eye, citrine, any yellow gemstone to kind of help with your confidence. It's the confidence of trying to be perfect, right? To believe in yourself, to say, I don't really care if people think of me because I published my book, I've written my movie, I started my channel, I started my business. You did the dang old thing. So you want to work on your third chakra because it helps you. It helps you with your willpower and your ability to follow through on your goals. The next thing that I would work on is my visualization to attract the the right circumstances. Jungle Beauty Goddess, a fire represents your third eye. So you want to start visualizing success. So let's just say you wrote the song. Now, before you go to bed or when you wake up in the morning, I love to do this in the morning, and before I go to bed, I like to think about all of the things that I want. I have so many scenes in my head, child, and a lot of them have actually come true, and it's like little bits and pieces that I see unfolding. Imagine people, saying, oh, I really like your song. You know what? I'm thinking about Kayla Nicole. Kayla Nicole is a YouTuber who she started out, she's an African-American young woman. She made this ponytail about herself, right? and it's sticking on her head, and she's been a comedian, and now she has this song, I think it's called, I don't know if it's called I Hate It Here, but I have the song on repeat. I love it. Here is a woman who has built an empire. If you look at the first video she created to the video she's created now, she has over 5 million subscribers, but she started out just being really silly, and now she's created generational wealth. And so what, if I'm going to tell you guys another thing to do. Go to people's YouTube channel, not mine, and look at their first videos they created, and you'll see the progression that they have made over time, the confidence that they've acquired over time. But that muscle and that confidence and that charisma and those talents and skills, they acquired them from doing. It's just not going to happen. You got to jump in. Yes, you're going to embarrass yourself. Yes, you're going to make some mistakes. Yes, everything is not going to be epic. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to have views. Maybe your first class that you take, you don't do so well. But you really have to stop worrying about failing and just move forward. So one, I would start visualizing my outcome. I would visualize myself being successful, and I would work on my third eye and my third chakra, 2 inches above my navel, where anything. Tiger's eye is really a good gemstone for this area. And then there are some yellow jasper is another good one. I'm trying to think if there's another one. Yeah, those are good. And then for your Feng Shui, how you can rearrange your home so that it can align with helping you to channel energy to help you move forward towards your dreams and goals. I would work on my vision board. So this is your career area. So when you walk in the door, right, this is your career area. I would place pictures of, like, if you want to be an accountant or a nurse or a doctor, I would, like, in my career area, I have a sewing machine, and I have a picture of, various people that I want to emulate in this area. This is your career area. The element is water. It's a river, though. You don't want rushing water because you don't want to be all over the place, right? So this area, this is a really good area to work on. A rug or black, black represents water. Mirrors represent water. So this is the journey. This is giving you confidence to move forward. The next area I will work on would be my fame area, your reputation. What do you want to be known for? Have a picture of yourself on the cover of Forbes magazine, or if you want to be a doctor, impose your picture, have one over a doctor so that you have on your doctor jacket. You know what I mean? Like, I would work on those 2 areas. So we're working on our water and your career area. So this is the mission, the journey of where you want to go. Envisioning yourself being there, and then your reputation and fame area, what you want to be known for. And then if you need, and then also your helpful people area. Now your helpful people area, this is your spiritual team. Think of it as your right-hand man. When you walk in the door, if you were to put your hand wherever your right hand, the corner that your right hand correlates with, this is your spiritual team. Tell them, I want a teacher who is compassionate and kind. I want clients who don't haggle me about my prices. They're going to help you solidify and your dream and your dream client, your dream, what you're looking for. Like, what would your ideal job look like? What would your ideal opportunity look like? So I would work on these 3 areas, and then I would also imagine yourself like start scripting. Scripting is some of the best magic in the world. You just basically writing out what you want. What you want to do is you write it as if it's happening right now. Like today was an amazing day, and I received accolades about my new cupcake recipe. People were asking me for more. I just published my book, my book about baking, and my book was so successful. People just loved it. I made 100 sales today, and it felt so good. Like really get into it, visualize it. And for the magic that I would use the book Words of Power, which is one of my favorite books. I actually have a how-to video on my channel on how to use Words of Power. In my opinion, I swear, I always tell everybody should have this book. It's one of the best magic books ever. If you don't feel comfortable with spirits and entities and beings, feeling that vibration, then maybe you might want to start out with the sigils. But what I would use for somebody who you've done the work, you're just afraid to submit it because you're afraid that people aren't going to like it, or there are people who are going to criticize you, I would do the ritual Words of Power. I would do page 52, which is get public support for your project. Let's see, 52. Yes, page 52. Sometimes you want to get the public behind your project. You might be protesting against something or trying to raise funds for something. I'm improvising, by the way, because it says something else. I just want the local community behind your venture. If you want the public to support you, this is the magic to use. So get public support. And like I said, I have a video on how to use this. And I will also, because I think what's holding you up a little bit is that you're afraid that people aren't going to like or accept what you're doing, or you don't think it's good enough, but it's time for you to get started. And then the other ritual I would do to support this next phase is I would do have your talent recognized. This is page 70. This is a really good one. So let me see, can I find page 70? Yep. When you spend thousands of hours developing your skills to uncover your talent, it can be frustrating to remain unknown or unrecognized. I have heard from so many authors struggling to find an agent, actors trying to get a role, and job seekers trying to find work. This magic will ensure that your talent is recognized. See, guys? I'm telling you, this stuff is good. Alright, so this is another one. Have your talent recognized. Words of Power by Damon Brand. So yes, you don't need to move around another comma, another paragraph. Perfection is the enemy of ingenuity. You're ready. Go ahead and get started. I really hope this video helps someone. Thank you so much for watching. And I look forward to seeing you, darlings, in the next video.